Joining us live is Alfred Asenas from our EBC Hawaii Bureau. Alfred.
Aloha, Alma. I think we can pick off where we left off last night
Yes.
about the police.
Yes.
The police stepping up their efforts.
I hope we can show the posters now, yeah.
Sure, whenever they can. But
Okay.
there's also been some new developments here, especially in Honolulu. Yesterday afternoon, the chief of police announced that there will be a series of curfews. Let me show that chart first. So the latest count there shows how many have confirmed cases. But the good news, well, the positive note on that chart, Alma, is that 251 have recovered. That's more than half of the number of confirmed cases as of yesterday. So that, for at least for officials, is very a positive note, and they hope to be able to determine more cases to determine whether they have recovered. So, and they also noted that there were only 7 new cases yesterday. So they look forward to that trend. But what I was saying earlier was that the chief of police announced that there will be a series of curfews starting this coming Friday night from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. So it'll be on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then it will end at 5 in the morning. This according to the chief, it would be hopes to be able to contribute to stop or slow the spread of the virus. Now, some of the details that I want to share with you real quick on the curfew are as follows. So the order applies to all wheeled vehicles on the road, kasama na yung mga bicycles, mopeds, and scooters. The exceptions are emergencies, first responders, and security personnel, as well as those driving to and from work, making deliveries, or picking up medications. Now, residents here will still be allowed to walk within their communities. But again, like we said before, they cannot loiter, they cannot gather, they cannot stop for long periods of time on the beaches, in the parks, because that will contribute to the violation of a possible violation of social gathering, social distancing. So, Alma, you also asked about the punishments, how many arrests were made. I think.
Yes.
Well, there's another chart there. I think it's kind of beige colored. As of the 8th of April, the police has issued more than 5,200 warnings. 700, I said 400 last night, I think. I was wrong. 700 citations and 41 arrests for violations of the stay-at-home, work-at-home order that came into effect statewide. There you go. That came into effect on March 25. Somewhere down there, Alma, yun yung penalties, no? So, so the penalties is kind of common across the board. It'll range from up to $5,000 US dollars fine, and up to a year in imprisonment, or both, depending on the how many offenses and whatnot. So, and earlier today, the mayor of Honolulu, Kirk Caldwell, also made the announcement to not accept and allow his fellow office city officials to accept any pay raises. So they turned that down, knowing that the coming months, especially given the others have lost jobs, it looks bad on them if they were to accept. So it was a very tough move, and that's very noble move on the part of the mayor. Alma.
Okay, so I think we have another poster there, but okay.
Yeah, they can. There you go. That's
your favorite poster.
That's the poster. That's the one I was talking about last night. Ika nga, derechahan.
Derechahan na.
Yeah, because there's no other way to put it.
Is this your good news?
Well, the good news is that at least according to city officials, is that when they saw the fewer number of cases reported, they're suspecting. I think what they're implementing is slowly working. So it's just a matter of the medical community, the scientific community, being able to identify the cases right away. Sana hindi na mangyari yung nangyari sa Maui Medical Center when there was like, everyone got blindsided, even the state health officials. So
In Maui?
in Maui, the one that we talked about. Oh, by the way,
Okay.
remember that nurse that who
Yes.
agreed to be interviewed anonymous? She is thanking Eagle News for allowing her to make her statement, although very carefully measured, as they're still dealing with the situation. So we thank her also, and the
Yeah.
frontliners there.
Yes, we thank her
Tama.
too. Thank you so much, Alfred, for all those updates, and keep them coming because we will be calling you in a few days' time, or maybe in a few hours'
Of
time.
course.
Thank you so
Why
much,
not? Why
Alfred.
not?
Thank you.
Thank you, Alfred Asenas from Hawaii. We live in interesting times.